Greetings and happy
Sunday.
My name is Liz, aka Pezliz, and I am streaming live on twitch.tv/pezliz. And every single Sunday we share community makes. So as we share these amazing makes, I encourage you to join us on Sundays for the sharing of makes. And if you aren't able to join on Sundays, you can absolutely redeem hydrate. You can absolutely participate in my Discord at any time. Discord is 24/7, so you can share your makes and tune in anytime because I publish the Sunday makes to YouTube once a week as well. So let's get started on these makes and let's see what people have been up to this week. Really excited to see what people have been posting and of course printing during the holidays. Makes are not restricted to 3D printing. You can share any project that you've been working on. So here we go. And you might hear my printer calibrating in the background. That's all part of the making on this. Wow, good job, Liz.
Sunday.
Here we go. All right. So first up, we have Diablo Spawn with Marvin the Martian. And as always, we've got some awesome color selection and a 360. Marvin the Martian is a super fun character. I like that you're going through like the whole comic book collection. Oh, and I see behind there, I see a dragon eyeglass stand too. I wonder if we'll get to see that. Thank you for sharing, Diablo Spawn. All right, Michaela. Ooh, Michaela did the flower wall art mandala, which is available by Third Dimension on Maker World. And Michaela says, printed all in ambrosia. I used ambrosia galactic black, rainbow candy, rainbow dolos, and white. I love how the rainbow landed. Mr. E really wants this one, but it's mine. Well, the beauty of 3D printing is that you can print more. Hi, 3D Print World. Welcome in. Happy Sunday. So this is gorgeous. Look at that. Oh, I love these. These are so fun. These are real color swaps. These are real color swaps. And oh, wow, with the light on it too. Absolutely gorgeous. So I'm loving seeing this new mandala. Yes, back in the day when you had to use the, what is it, M? Oh my goodness, why can't I remember what the G code is for pause? Oh wow. Why can't I remember? What? M60 wow, what is the G code? Oh my goodness. I can't remember. I'm now. I think I might be canceled. What is the G code for pause? Let's see. M60. I think it's M60. Diablo Spawn. I think you're right. I think it's M60. Oh, M600. I thought it was, oh, Philip, yeah, M600. It's M6, I don't know. We'll have to look it up. Wow. Anyway, this is absolutely gorgeous, Michaela. I think you should make another one for Missed Excuse. I love all the different color possibilities. Doing a mandala like this is actually a really cool way to use up the ends of filaments. If you got the ends of spools, you basically choose your own adventure, right? So it's super fun, and that's absolutely gorgeous. All right, Killer Prince, first print off his shiny new Delta Flyer. This is the Handyman. Don't have a link to the model sharing site because this thing is too cool to be locked down to a web page. There you go. And of course, our friend Killer Prince recently made it to over 1,000 followers over on YouTube. Make sure you're following Kiloprints. And I like that you used your TD1 as the stand. Awesome possum with the Delta in the background. Absolutely awesome. So super cool, and really glad to see that that you've got that Delta flyer up and running. That was a really fun series to watch. It is a handyman. Yes, he's got some supports there. Hyperfixed. This is a cyber mage scepter. Holy hat, that is awesome. I would even venture to guess that that is celestial blue. It's gorgeous. I like that. And is this something that Hyperfixed designed? Hyperfixed designed it. So I'm going to make sure I like that. I'm going to collect it. And I'm going to, yeah, it's collected, liked, and there we go. So this is for, oh, there's a scepter design contest. Okay, so let's share this link here live in chat. If you want to support, so of course, someone that's in this stream, Hyperfixed, this is for a contest on Maker World for the, so let me download this too. There we go. This is for the Cyber Mage Scepter. Super cool. So you can print that too. And also it's a great way to support someone. You can like, download, and collect their model on all the different sites. And also if you print this on Maker World, please share it. I think this would be a fun one. All right. Thank you for sharing, Hyperfixed. All right. Woody Woodpecker, Diablo Spawn said, this is a super clean model. This is another one that's available on Maker World. And of course, we're going to get a nice little view here. I might sneeze. Give me a second here. I am a pro streamer. There we go. Yes, also, if anyone's watching this live, go Bears. All right. There we go. Thank you for sharing, Diablo Spawn. All right. Next up from Bearded Printer. So this is a new model from Bearded Printer. This is the Bearded Gnome. And so Bearded Printer has this super neat model as a way to play around with tolerances and things. Not tolerances. That's a test print. I don't think it's a selfie, but it could be a relative for sure. But it's super cute. So there's some color changing going on here. Also, of course, a really fun way to test out dual and gradient filaments. Yeah, these are really awesome. I love these. So that looks like it's a green and black, a purple and black, a gold and black, and a red and black filament. But super cool. And of course, you can get this over on printables from Bearded Printer. No little mouse in this picture, but you know, we still have time in this stream. Next up, we have from Diablo Spawn, Scooby-Doo. So he did a Scooby-Doo here. Nice clean print. Awesome possum. I love these prints because, of course, this does not require a multicolor printer. This just requires the ability to get all these pieces in place nice and neat. But you print all the parts separate and then assemble it. Really awesome. Thank you for sharing, Diablo Spawn. Came out really clean. Midnight Wolf, Spaceball 1 in Polymaker Gradient Galaxy Black Gray. We'll be reprinting for more detail. Awesome. Oh my gosh. I like how you have the Crypt Keeper's head back there too. Oh, that's really cool. That would be fun to add a little rub and buff to as well. But I like that Galaxy. I love using Galaxy for ships and things. Awesome. Thank you for sharing, Midnight Wolf. Oh, and then I put a little note here that shoosh, last week's VOD was available as a YouTube video. So there you go. Pezzy rings with a bottle opener. Oh, this is cool. So some leather and metal work here. Really cool. My dad collected bottle openers. So I can't resist a bottle opener. That's awesome. I love the skulls. Awesome detail there. Thank you for sharing. Oh, even more. This was tests before doing the bottle opener. Oh my goodness. Those are gorgeous. Look at the shadow. Wow. The detail on that is fantastic. And I like this well worked in cutting pad. Yeah, I don't know, Critter. We'll have to ask Pezzy Rings if those are hand dyed or what the story is. It's pretty awesome. Coming up from Diablo Spawn, this is my favorite character from the Smurfs. I love Azrael. Azrael is, of course, Gargamel's cat. There we go. We get a full view of Azrael. Hello, Sooth. Welcome in and happy Sunday. Go Bears. Ah, that's awesome. Thank you for sharing, Diablo Spawn. Yeah, I love Azrael. So I have a Gargamel and an Azrael little figurine. I should print that too. Ah, we got Wile E. Coyote in here now. Awesome possum. Great color choices. Oh my gosh, the expression on his face. And if anyone's looking for links to these models, Diablo Spawn does share the links in chat. Or sorry, in sharing makes. Yeah. The expression on his face though. He's really not having it, isn't it? Like, I love that. Yeah, as Critter42 says, Azrael was certainly the brains of the operation. Exactly. Oh my goodness. Diablo Spawn says, I think I might be able to fit one more section of shelving before I run out of room. I have a ton more chunkables to print yet. Yes, there's Kid Kiln actually announced they're sort of changing up the way that he publishes models. So you're gonna have two every 2 weeks. So yeah, Critter. I definitely see that in that model. But as you can see, he's got just a few Kit Kiln models on display. Awesome possum. Oh, and here's a display shelf for on top of the TV. This is from Maker Road. Maker Road. There's all sorts of things going on here. Okay. Oh wow, so it goes on top of the TV. Interesting. Oh my gosh, look at that nano. Holy hat. Awesome possum. Thank you for sharing. Pezzy rings. Didn't have any gold for the one part, so use silver. Kind of blends in, but I like it. Also forgot to put the candles on top when I took the picture. So this is from PA1 Maker, and this is a fireplace. Oh, I like it. That's cool. Look, it's a little tea light, but it's a fireplace. And again, I love those little details. This would be fun to, I mean, I love the color, I love the dark gray and the silver. Really nice print. The logs are awesome, and I love the little fire. Really cool. Thank you for sharing, Pezzy Rings. And we have more splittins. Banana split kittens. And this is from Sugar Paws. Oh, they're cute. I love their little bows. And look, see the two Purge models too? They're like little striped kitties. Yeah, Manly Mutt likes Sugar Paws too. A really nice print there. Thank you for sharing. And oh, more Sugar Paws. These are Cthulhu babies. Oh my goodness. I mean, the cool thing about these models is that the Purge objects are just as cute as the originals. I think that's super cool. Look at that. Really fun. Yeah, Sugar Paws does make some really great stuff. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing, Pezzy Rings. Oh my goodness, we've got more. Oh, I learned something about anglerfish. Did you know that all the anglerfish that you see are actually female? So these are all female. The male anglerfish is tiny. He's like a little parasite. Someone can research that if they like, but yeah, I think all the anglerfish are female. Maka, you say what you say. Anyway, these are super cool though. Look at that anglerfish. And it's a crybaby one. Aww. All right, Diablo Spawn in with Jerry Mouse. Jerry Mouse has a piece of cheese, not to be confused with Bearded Printer's Lil Mouse. There we go. Awesome Possum, thank you for sharing. Man, those eyelashes take some detail. And the whiskers. AWZ did K2 Kevin's magazine loaders in Polymaker Teal PLA Pro. Rugged. Looking good there. Awesome Possum, thank you for sharing. And in the same material, a bottle holder. So some functional prints, a bottle handle, and a pacifier lanyard adapter. Awesome Possum. There we go. So AWZ has a new little one in the house. And the little one needs some prints. There you go. Awesome. Thank you for sharing. Some practical prints. A spicy nut and bolt by Diablo Spawn here. Interesting. Yep. There we go. Everybody's got something they like to print. This is very practical. Thank you for sharing. Midnight Wolf is working on some filament recycling. So Midnight Wolf says, this is part of me learning to use molds to repurpose filament poop, supports, and other waste. Bought a toaster oven for $20 at Dollar General and some silicone molds. I will have a grain mill here next week to help chop things up. The toaster oven will not be for food, so using it for annealing may be a future purpose. The flowers came out really good, but the random sheet of assorted garden stuff went bubbly due to moisture and air. The smaller molds didn't help either. Can't learn if we don't fail, especially when experimenting. Overall, I'm happy and we'll keep doing this. Yeah, so what a lot of people do to start out is they'll use a heat gun, and also they check partway through to check on the bubbles. But it's definitely a learning process. I've done a little bit of melting into molds. Yeah, you can see there's a little bit of bubbling there, but I think it's really fun. I think it's fun. And of course, it's a start. You gotta get started somewhere. So also depends on what colors you use and everything too, and what materials. So, oh, and there's a coaster. Oh, that's fun. Awesome. Thank you for sharing, Midnight Wolf. Any option to pull a vacuum? I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of like melting down crayons into shapes, exactly. But part of it is like, sometimes people partway through, they'll go in with oven mitts on, and of course, like sort of tap it. And also they'll use a heat gun, just like you would with resin, right? So, and there's some people giving a little bit of information too. Grenier created a brand new design just in time for Valentine's. I need to print this one. This is on my list. And this is a multi-layer heart mandala motif printed. This is with Sunlu and Polymaker Filament. And as she says, sweet reusable Valentine decor that's perfect for earrings, pendants, keychains, gift tags, bouquet accents, or wall art. A fun way to zip any leftover filament while creating something heartfelt and lightweight. So there's 3 sizes: wall decor, earrings, and gift tag size. Also, you can bump up the infill so you can turn it into a balloon weight. And of course, works on any printer because you just do color swaps. Awesome possum. So make sure you grab this from Grenier and share all the fun color swaps that you do, the different color combinations. I think it's really fun. Thank you for sharing, and we'll make sure we get on that for next week. So Midnight Wolf says, cut out and remelted the small stuff. Not the best, but still better than it was. At least I know not to use molds of that size. Yeah, it depends. It depends on what you're doing, but I think definitely it's a start. So good stuff, Midnight Wolf. Oh, this is me! I was like, this looks familiar. And I said, fun with UV reactive filament. So this is the Kit Kiln's Christmas tree. The base of the Christmas tree is Polymaker's crystal, the crystal gradient aquamarine. And the star and the lights are done in Capricorn Emerald City. Or Emerald Dream, sorry. Not Emerald City, Emerald Dream. So Capricorn still has some filament available for sale. And the Emerald Dream is just what I say. It's beautiful UV reactive filament. It's a little bit translucent. And I thought it was really fun for this color combination for this tree. So yeah, UV reactive filament is really fun to print with Big Jano. Welcome in. And happy Sunday. All right. Diablo Spawn has the Cursed Overlord bust. Done in Polymaker Panchroma Silk Bronze. Oh wow, look at the detail on that. Very cool. Critter42, I just haven't seen anything new from Capricorn lately. I haven't heard from Aaron in a bit, but yeah. They seem to have some of the filaments on their way out, but I don't know. We'll see. I mean, Capricorn is definitely making a PTFE. So anyway, thank you for sharing, Diablo Spawn. Awesome possum. Pezzy rings in with some Puffy Puff friends. Oh my goodness, they're so cute. Look at the little dragon. Are those dragons? I think little dragons inside the eggs. Oh my goodness, and what a fun use of a pastel rainbow gradient. Those are adorable. Look at their eyes. Look at those little eggs. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. That is really cute. Thank you for sharing. Oh my goodness. Those are sweet. Yeah, Manly Mutt says new releases and they're cute. Yeah, Manly Mutt, look at those. I love the use of the rainbow gradient for the eggs. That's fun. Be fun to use some translucent filaments too. All right. Diablo Spawn has an owl lithophane here that's available on Maker World. Oh, that's cool. The snowy owl. Thank you for sharing. CP Geek says, do multi-board good? CP Geek, I owe you a message. I'll get back to you after the stream. But there's your start with multi-board. I have multi-board, of course, on this wall, and I'm going to be doing multi-board on the other wall that has rep racks very, very soon. So I'm excited to get started on that. All right. And next up we have Pezzy rings with some more. These are available on Maker World. These are hyenas. Super cute. Again, I like the way that the purge object looks too. Good use of all the filament. So there's a little hyena. Awesome. Thank you for sharing. Papa Smurf. Papa Smurf is a reindeer now. Papa Smurf has a red nose, and this is available. This is another one from Diablo Spawn, and it's available on Maker World. I think it makes him more festive for sure. His nose is 1 apple tall. Pezzy Ring says, made those for the oldest to take to a convention. He gave them all away. The hyenas? Awesome. Yes. In Nova Scotia, we're called blue nosers because of the cold air when you're on a schooner. And this, he's had too many schooners. Schoonas. Cute. Daisy, this was my first artwork for a 3D printing creator about 1.5 years ago. At the time, I didn't fully understand the process. Since then, I've been creating flat color versions to make printing easier for creators. So Daisy and I have talked about this a little bit. When you design graphics with gradients, it's not the easiest to 3D print yet, right? But at this point, when you want to 3D print something that's got highlights and gradients and stuff, it's a little more difficult. Even because a lot of people, remember, if they have an AMS, the most they can get out of is 4 to 8 colors. So that's awesome. And as you can see, it's 3D printable. Thank you for sharing, Daisy. I'm glad that that has turned into something that, of course, yeah, and that, yes, it applies to print media too as well. That's true, Star Rose 3. Because a lot of, if you want to have it on a t-shirt or whatever, the way that it works out is you can only use a certain number of colors. So, and embroidery, things like that. Linda didn't get done before this Christmas, but is now ready for next year. Remember, you still have until the 7th for Old Christmas, as we call it, for Epiphany. And this is the PA1 Maker Train Station, Train and Truck, which is available on PA1 Makers and Track, sorry. Which is available on their Patreon. Look at this detail. Oh my goodness, it's a red licorice track. I need to get printing this with Hedgehog Makes Galaxy Red. The red licorice roof. I didn't even see this. Holy hat, look at the detail. The chocolate bar platform. The gingerbread house. Or gingerbread train station, rather. Oh my goodness, and then we get to see the train. With the gingerbread passengers. Oh, there's the truck. There is a truck. I said truck. There's a track and a truck. Oh my goodness gracious. And that looks like Swiss rolls, or of course a Yule log. There's an Oreo cookie on top. Oh my goodness, that is amazing. Thank you for sharing, Linda. That is absolutely incredible. Look at the detail. That is so fun. It's Swiss rolls. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you for sharing. That is so fantastic. Jeremy's been doing some more creating. Barrel Ice Cream Pint Holder by Jeremy 3D in Sunlu Coffee Brown PLA, Sunlu Gray, and Deeply Black. And this is available on Cults. So there is a barrel of ice cream. We've got HEB, this time HEB ice cream. Churned deep in the heart of Texas. Smothered in hugs, Happy New Year. Great to see you. We're sharing our Sunday makes. And this is actually a design and a make. So. Jeremy also said, I saw these on Facebook, so I did a parametric model of it in Fusion. If anyone wants a nameplate, let me know. So this is, the commanding officer, Captain Jeremy S. Palmer of the USS Enterprise. There we go. So if you want to be part of the part of the Enterprise, get in touch with Jeremy. Awesome possum. Phil Nix, the train is by PA1 Maker. I think Star Rose 3 is a patron. So she's been able to take a look at everything. Diablo Spawn says, I haven't printed a dragon in a while, so here's one. This is an articulated black-orange Halloween-style dragon, which is available on Maker World. Awesome possum. Everybody loves a dragon. This one looks really fierce. Holy hat, those spikes. Giggy Jack, Nova Scotia in the house. We were just talking about having a blue nose. There you go. How you doing, Blue Noser? Or just Sharon makes today? Thank you for sharing, Diablo Spawn. Layers with Lily. We have snow in the Netherlands. Oh, we have snow and ice in Montreal. Oof. So my printer has been cranking out these cool snowball makers. They are hard to capture with all the white, but they are so fun. The filament is Color Fab PLA Chameleon Nebula. And the cool diamond snowball maker was suggested by Pezliz on stream. That's by Overture. I also got myself some silk PLA so I could print this foldable Christmas ornament. Oh, this looks cool. So there's the Duck Snowman by Jason. The Duck Snowball Maker. Well, I can read and talk. The Duck Snowball Maker by Jason. The Diamond Snowball Press by Overture Filament. The Snowball Maker by Just Say No to Poop. And the Fold Star Foldable Christmas Decoration by AF Invention. So available on all different websites there. So there's the duckies. There's the snow ducks. Then we've got the diamond. The diamond one was really fun because you sort of like press. You've got like 3 different sections. I have one. I have the diamond one. I need to get some fluffy snow for it. Awesome. There you see the parts, all the different parts to get the diamond in the rough. And then there's a spherical one. Really cool. Very, very cool. Get it? And there's all Lily's snowballs. And then there's that awesome foldable ornament. That's really awesome, Lily. Thank you for sharing. CGS Creations. Oh, this is one of the newest models from IK3D. IK3D, I just read his latest post. IK3D is off wherever he is on vacation for a month. He took his A1 printer with him and he actually disassembled it and reassembled it so it could be packed in a suitcase. So that's dedication. He's away for a whole month. So this is a Flexi Jellyfish Withstand by IK3D using Polymaker Celestial White and Voxel Lab Chameleon Yellow Pink with glass eyes from Amazon. Oh, that is so cool. I love those eyes. Those are fun. Thank you for sharing. Ooh, CGS Creations. Okay, this is cool. If Zombie Hedgehog is here, he's gonna be scared. So Zombie, be careful, okay? This is another fun one, he says, by Bunk Flexies on Patreon using Polymaker's Galaxy Dark Red, aka Intergalactic Chocolate, Galaxy Dark Gray for the nails, Matte Cotton White, Matte Charcoal Black, Translucent Cyan, and finally Luminous Orange for the finger. So this is E.T. It's just pretend. Yes, it's just pretend, Zombie. Oh, look at the finger. It's UV reactive. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. That is so cool, CGS Creations. Friend. That is Intergalactic Chocolate, Acumen. Exactly. That is so cool. I love the finger. That is so fun. Let me see if I can. For whatever reason, my zoom doesn't do it justice. So let's go back here. Look at that. That is so cool. My sister's here, all the way from Costa Rica. ET phone home. Holy hat. That makes me want some Reese's Pieces right now. Wow, that is awesome. Thank you for sharing. So cool. Diablo Spawn made some diffusers because he thought the light was too bright, and oh yeah, the snowy owl looks great. That's an awesome model. Salut Rick, comment ça va? Yes, be good, Elliot. Yeah, my sister's in Costa Rica. I hear it's very hot there. Barking Cauldron, aka Sharon. The K2 spool holder printed on the A1 combo in Polymaker Satin Rainbow Gradient and Polymaker Basic Magenta PLA. This is an amazing, amazing external spool holder. If you need one, you can use for the middle part there, you can use conduit. Mine is 3D printed, and I use that spool holder every single day on my X1 Carbon. I don't have I do not have the AMS connected to my X1 Carbon. Anyway, this is a great model. Sharon, awesome job. I love the gradient. Super cool. And of course it goes with all of your decor. Thank you for sharing. All right. Yeah, this model is, see there, you could have conduit there. Also, this is designed so if you want PTFE, there's got a PTFE hookup. No, my sister does not want any snow right now. She's got she's had it cold enough all winter. All right, Bearded Printer Baby Dragon printed in Polymaker's Gradient Starlight Red Purple. This is cool. So this is the small baby dragon. Thank you for your time and consideration on this matter. Oh, that's cool. I have not printed with this one yet. So this is the red purple gradient. I love starlight filaments for dragons though, because you get that fun shimmery effect. And look at the red through it. Holy hat. Really nice. Okay, Barking Cauldron, Petal Heart Container in Polymaker. The Sakura Pink and Galaxy Red. Okay. Oh, sorry. I was reading too fast. So this is from STL Flicks. I think this looks like it's rose, maybe quartz. My sister says hello to my sister. Happy Sunday.
Sunday.
And enjoy the weather. Enjoy your vacation. Yeah, this is a gorgeous model. Look at all the detail of the roses there. So that's a model from STL Flicks. Yeah, it looks like, yes, the Silk Rose Quartz. Awesome possum. And then this is what we were getting at. I read ahead. So this is from Manly Mutt, 2 new turtles from Rebel Alicorn. This time she did a collab with Mochi Makes, who I also sub. And my mission is to eventually print all the Rebels turtles. So this is Polymaker Sakura Pink, Galaxy Dark Red, Bamboo Light Brown, E-Sun Cold White, Overture Rock PLA Glacier Blue, and a Partridge in the Pear Tree. Manly Mutt says, rock filament gives pieces a different texture and feels cool on the shell. For sure. Oh, that's really, oh, those are cute. I love the little postman, and then that looks like is that a cookie? Super cool. Special delivery. Oh, I love that. And then all the accessories that go with it. Awesome. We have an announcement. Are you guys ready? Tuesday afternoon, there's going to be a very special stream on Tuesday afternoon over on Layers with Lily's channel. 2 p.m. Eastern, which means 7 o'clock UTC, 8 o'clock CET on January 6th. There's going to be a collab with Pezliz and Layers with Lily on Lily's channel. As you can see here, we are going to be co-designing a purse for 3D printing. So make sure you get yourself into our stream. It'll be on Lily's channel this coming Tuesday. Yeah, Manly Mutt says, Layers with Lily and Pezliz, can the internet handle that? I don't know, but we're gonna find out. Yeah. So this is gonna be a first. And this will be the first time I'm actually going to have a little a VTuber image there too. Usually you just get to see this big noggin, right? Usually it's just this noggin. Yeah, we're both, Jeremy, we're both going to be cartoons. Bildix will call it immerse. Absolutely. It's a creation. It's a collaboration. That's what we love. So, yeah. So make sure you're there. Oops. Wow. Good job of zooming, Liz. I'm going to, here we go. Let's get this open up in a new window. There. We'll open up in the browser and then we'll share it in a different way. There we go. Now we can see the full view. So as you can see, this is on the Layers with Lily Twitch channel. So twitch.tv/Layers with Lily. We just gave her a shout out. I will make sure that I have a link, of course, in the YouTube video as well. But what head sprout do I grow? Maybe I grow a lily, maybe I grow a daisy. The flowers that I like are often too complicated for a little sprout, but you never know. Anyway, awesome possum. And of course, Lily has done a lot of work behind the scenes to make this happen. And I'm really excited for this collaboration. So make sure that you're there. And if not, make sure you watch the VOD. And can't wait to see you all there on Tuesday afternoon. For me, Tuesday evening, of course, for people in Europe. So there we go. An international collaboration. What do you think of that? International collaboration. That's what we do around here. Shoosh shoosh. All right. Thank you for making that happen, Lily. And I'm really looking forward to it. All right. Next up from Diablo Spawn, Bart Simpson. This is another no AMS needed model. Bart with a thumbs up. Awesome possum. Grania, you did make it. Yes, we just shared your heart. And of course, we're going to be seeing some people's makes of your heart in the coming weeks, the weeks to come, leading up to, of course, Valentine's Day. I've already got a color scheme in mind for mine. Don't have a cow, man. There we go. Awesome possum. Thank you for sharing. Oh, Star Rose 3 did the ice cream pint holder. That is Ferdinand, the Highland cow. Also a Flexi Foxy from Five Nights at Freddy's, and a cat puke warning. Cute. So a whole bunch of making here. I believe these were for gifts. Awesome possum. So there is the little Highland cow. This is by Leha Design, I believe. Oh my goodness. The Five Nights at Freddy character here, looking a little bit scary. That is a chocolate chip cookie. My sister needs this sign. I know she's gone already, but yeah, definitely think my sister needs this sign for her house. Of course, the best thing to do when a cat pukes is to clean it up right away, because otherwise someone else steps in it. Yeah, those are homemade cookies, not cat cookies. Shoosh. Thank you for sharing and awesome making, Star Rose 3. I know Kitty Cat Unicorn had you busy. All right, Tech Jeeper, a work in progress. This is the Baby Belt Pro. Ooh, I love this. Nice little swirl here. So if you're not familiar with the Baby Belt is a printer that it is a belt printer. So it's kind of like it continues on as it prints. You can print longer objects and all kinds of fun stuff. And the belt for the Baby Belt is actually fabric. So you can actually choose your own adventure when it comes to the Baby Belt. The print bed is fabric. So yeah, that's a crazy gear there. Awesome possum. Thank you for sharing, Tech Jeeper, and all the best with your build. A new project for the new year. And Tech Jeeper says, my wife has, I don't know how many zeros that is. 104,858 No. 10,485,839 different fabrics there. I got the number right. A lot of fabric to choose from. So, awesome. Thank you for sharing. Peekaboo. Peekaboo has also been working on some new year, new projects. I've been organizing my new hobby desk. I printed an airbrush booth vent mod because I don't have room for the hose. But it wouldn't fit my booth, so I designed my own adapter in Tinkercad. Awesome. So this is the airbrush booth adapter. And here we go. More power to you. Get making. Thank you for sharing, Peekaboo. I see that. Super cool. And of course, his own adapter. Realizes, yes, Realizes has been sharing this. This is really cool. So Lego has the Lego Ideas. So you can actually vote and support when Lego has some community ideas that people want to share. So let me go to here. So if you go to the Lego Ideas page, this is actually a 3D printer, which is pretty much based on the Ender. And you can vote to support the idea, and they may actually make a Lego 3D printer. Kind of cool. Pretty fun. So yeah, make sure you take a look at that and see if that's something that you'd like to see in the flesh. Oh, wow. There's my bamboo. It is not leveling the bed. There, now it's caught up. All right. So I'm going to take a quick little break here from sharing makes. I'm going to I am going to stretch for a second here, and I'll be back in 1 second. And we're going to get back to the rest of the makes, okay? So just give me 1 moment. My feet are cold. I need my slippers. All right. My toes are warm. My toes are warm. There we go. And did everyone behave while I was gone? I forgot to leave anyone in charge. Wow. Keys redeemed hydrate. All right. Nick was naughty? Uh-oh. I mean, I can always count on Nick to be naughty. That's par for the course, right? All right. Give me 1 second and I'll be right back. All right, kids. Are we back? Everything got moved around here. Let me go to my scenes. Sharing makes. Where's my sharing makes? What's going on here? There we go. And we're back. Sorry about that. My toes are warm. It is now it is minus 16 degrees Celsius in Montreal, which is like, is it 2 degrees Fahrenheit? Something like that. I don't know. It's very cold here. So someone blew up chat with emojis. Ah, that's awesome. We can do that. We can do that. All right. Someone, Nick. It's minus, it says it's minus 16 here. Star Rose 3. Maybe it's colder in the city. Never know. It definitely feels like minus 20. So whatever that is in Fahrenheit, it's very cold here. So, Critter 42. What better way to bring in the new year than with bubbles? Oh, this is awesome. I got the Bubble Maker kit in my Maker Supply mystery box. So did the Bubble Toy Gun in Panchroma Starlight Rainbow Gradient. So this is a bubble gun. Oh my goodness. I need this. I need this. Gaelic Knight says minus 16 feels like minus 20 with the wind chill here in Edmonton. Oh my goodness. I didn't know you were in Edmonton. Cakes, who is the better half of Clownhammer, I think is from Edmonton. So yes, just our pretty ABS and ASA. There, you'll warm things up. This is so cool, Critter 42. And start out the new year with bubbles. Oh my goodness, I think I need this kit. Keep the video muted? Yeah, it's muted right now, so. There you can see bubbles. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you for sharing. This is fun. So there's some really cool stuff in the bamboo maker kits. I want bubbles. That is so cool. Awesome possum. Ooh, Tony Wright has been busy. Karen Chow's Christmas ducks printed in single filaments, then painted. As we saw last week, Karen Chow did a whole series of ducks. And so Tony Wright printed them all and painted them all. I will say, I sent a note to Karen today to let her know that Rubber Ducky Day is coming up. I think it's January. What's the day for Rubber Ducky Day? You know, I know the days. I look up all the days and stuff. Rubber Ducky Day is coming up on Tuesday the 13th. Tuesday the 13th. Bubbles in Canada can freeze. I bet they can. Sometimes you can't even make bubbles. But anyway, let's take a look. So Tony painted all of these. That is so cool. All of Karen's ducks. Look at the detail on that. The day before your birthday. Also the day before my stream at my partner anniversary, Ryan. So Wednesday, the 14th is going to be a fun day. Coming up soon. Oh my gosh, 10 days from now is going to be my Twitch partner anniversary. And so we're going to have some fun. Probably a long day of streaming. We'll see what happens. Awesome possum. But Tony, thank you so much for sharing your 12 ducks. So it looks like there's, oh my goodness gracious, all kinds of fun ones here. There's a tree, there's a deer. I think that might be a cookie. There's a Santa, there's an elf, there's snowmen. Super cute. Thank you for sharing. Peekaboo, in the organization realm of things, my ducks are not in a row, that's for sure. Peekaboo printed this painting station to organize my paintbrushes and all that junk. The cups literally left an impression on my new BQ build plate. Oh my goodness. So this is the painting station. Awesome. So you're getting yourself all set up for another creative outlet that involves 3D printing. It's awesome, Peekaboo. Thank you for sharing. And you can see the impression it made on your plate. Holy hat. Awesome, Possum. Thank you for sharing. Can't wait to see what else. Oh, as I said it, also printed this organizer for my tools. I modified the original to my needs in the slicer. I need a BQ cryo grip plate for my Mark IV. The edges warped a little. Okay. Yeah, someday we're going to get Peekaboo a little bit of nano too. So this is from Printables, and this is a Gundam modeling tool station or organizer that he modified. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you for sharing, and it still works. Yes, words are hard. So there we go. Star Rose 3. Oh, Star Rose 3 says not really a make, but a side project for me. Digitizing some photos. So remember, photos that are digitized last forever. So you can capture those family memories. You could even, of course, name the photos so people can look back and know who these people are and the story behind the pictures. Oh, this looks like a picture from Expo. Awesome. So, what a fantastic way to capture images and memories. Thank you for sharing. We digitized so many pictures. My sister did a lot of it for our family, and so now we have those pictures captured forever. TechJeeper, we did a fire glass bead class. My first two broke trying to remove them from the mandrel, and these two I am afraid to attempt. Aw. Oh, so that's your mom? Aw. Awesome. TechJeeper, you can do it. You can do it. I don't know. Does cold help to remove a bead? Will that help? They're both gorgeous. Now you can make your own marbles. Yeah, Diablo Spawn says now they're digitized. You can certainly make a lithophane of them. That's true. You can do all kinds of stuff. It's awesome. This is really cool, TechJeeper. I love that you're taking these classes and learning. I love that people are expanding their horizons in the new year. Awesome. Thank you for sharing. Also, TechJeeper is working on Printventory. So if you're not familiar with Printventory, you're probably just as disorganized as the rest of us. So Printventory is a free software that TechJeeper has been working on. And that is a way to organize all of your files. So getting it ready for the V2 release with a ton of new features and huge performance optimization. So Printventory is there. Exclamation mark Printventory here in chat. I'll make sure I put a link to Printventory in the description as well for this video. But there you go. The V2 release stream. Mark your calendar for January 18th at 3 p.m. Eastern. And that'll be over on TechJeeper's channel. So let's give a shout out to TechJeeper if you're not already following. And hopefully he'll advertise like this ahead of time. Let me get the let's blow this up so we can share with everybody. There we go. Printventory V2 release stream. Mark your calendar. And that is January 18th, 3 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/TechJeeper. TechJeeper, master of many trades. 3D printing, check. Lockpicking, check. Cycling, check. Trolling, check. Having a crush on K2 Kevin, check. Gaming, double check. They're crafting up a storm and coding like a pro. Whether it's building cyber bricks or vibing to some tunes, the streamer's got you covered. There you go. So make sure you're there for that release. Awesome, awesome. Thank you for sharing. Can't wait to go into your chat and bang ticket, bang enter, bang all of the things. We'll just stop that here. All right. Don't mind me. I'm just the streamer here. Okay. Okay. So next up we have Mr. Jazz. Iron Man, I'm assuming. Iron Man Punisher helmet from Nico Industries. Yes, Iron Man Punisher. Wow, I can't read. Bailey, I know, it's the truth. Iron Man Punisher helmet from Nico Industries printed on the K2 Plus with Elegoo Space Gray and some old Sunlu Dark Gray PLAs. Oh, that is cool, Mr. Jazz. I mean, my grandmother, she's quite fierce. I could call her Iron Man. That is awesome. What a great color combo there, too. Thank you for sharing. All right, Ryan. Oh, we inspired Ryan to get to sharing. Battery pack is dead, so we'll use the printer as a light box. Print in place box done by STL Flicks. No supports, face down in Elegoo Magenta. So this is a really interesting thing about STL Flicks is that looks like a clock spring model, and I bet it is a clock spring model, but the way that STL Flicks works is that they just purchase designs from designers. That definitely looks like if anyone's printed the lockbox by Clock Spring, that looks like a Clock Spring model, which is really cool. Good afternoon, Stay Creepin'. Happy Sunday. Where Sharon makes and being silly gooses and all kinds of things. So there you go. Wow, Harold Pulcher is on the K2 Kevin train as well. See? Yeah, Manly Mutt says they have a lot of partner designers, which is cool. Yeah, so Kevin is watching the Bears game. Actually, let me check on something. Everybody send out some good vibes for the Bears. Uh-oh. I'm not going to say the score. I don't want to jinx anything. It's only the second quarter. All right. We also have from Ryan, Alien Controller Holder from STL Flicks, printed in Elegoo Gray and Green something. So this is the Alien Hand Controller Holder. Super cool. I love that green. That's like a dual silk green. Super cool. And yeah, listen, you got to improvise. If your light box isn't working, use the inside of your printer. They have lots of amazing light in them. Thank you for sharing, Ryan. Oh, and then we have some more Pichus. Sorry, Pichus by N3D on Patreon and Maker World, printed in Elegoo yellow, black, yellow, pink, black, white, and magenta. I can speak. There are ways to speak. I can do them. Look at these not Picoboos, Pikachus, Pikas. I can't speak. We'll just pretend I know what I'm doing here, right? Awesome. Pichu. Pichu. Okay, these are called Pichus, these particular ones. Okay. I know nothing about Pokemon, so there you go. Pokemans. That is what you look like. It is true. That actually looks exactly like Peekaboo. Just so you know. If you meet him in the streets, in the mean streets of Nova Scotia. Hi, Jedi Spidey. Howdy, Jedi Spidey. Just don't mind me. I don't know how to speak today, okay? Also from Ryan, we have the Mega Blastoise scaled at 200% in Elegoo filaments. This is an N3D model again. Blastoise that. Shoosh. Remember, you can still share your makes until we're finished, so you can keep on going. Bill Nick says, folks that use Bamboo Studio often, do you feel that using a higher end PC is useful, or does it run fine on regular laptop? It uses a lot of resources when you're slicing. I'll say that. So it's the kind of thing where you just want to make sure you have enough to run it through. I don't have a PC though, so maybe someone who has a PC can comment. This is awesome, Ryan. Thank you for sharing. N3D has quite a few Pokemon characters for the seasons. Beautiful matte filaments there. Nice. Star Rose 3 says, my mom, as a teenager in 1958, my daughter, Kitty Cat Unicorn, and niece look like her. Aww. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing. Ryan, some mystery eggs and mini dragons for them by Cinderwing. Various Elegoo filaments. Ah, that's fun. I like these little eggs. Okay, so you're doing like surprise eggs, surprise bags. That's super fun. Thank you for sharing. The new elemental hatchling. Ooh, the elemental hatchlings would be great in the Polymaker crystal gradients. Oh my goodness gracious, we're at the end of makes. End of makes. Holy hat. There, I'll put a graphic this time. That's all, folks. So, what else are we going to take a look at? We can take a look at some things on the Discord while we still have everything open. Let's take a look here. Oh, we have some new additions to Fuzzy Family on this.
Sunday.
But if you're watching on YouTube and you want to see what else we're sharing from Discord, you need to tune in. Twitch.tv/pezliz every single
Sunday.
starting at 3:30 p.m. Eastern. We have lots of fun here. We have some things to share with people, some opportunities from different companies, and thank you for joining for this Sunday sharing. If you found something that is of interest to you and you'd like to print it, all of the links are in the Sharing Makes channel of my Discord. So happy printing and have a great start to your week. This
Sunday.